clutter can surround us, obviously physically, in the form of household objects, maybe an abundance of things, but it can also surround us digitally. Hi guys, my name is Marie Vlogs. I make lifestyle content here on YouTube in the form of vlogs and themed videos such as this one. So if you recall, or if you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. I did make a video a few weeks back for like prepping for seasonal depression, coming up with things that can keep you busy during the months that are a little bit more grim. Now, it's a bright sunny day. I have a bright sweater on and I have my spring little cup. Cheers with my little water. Because I'm in need of some energy, like the seasonal depressionness, again, undiagnosed, has hit. I've felt sad, I felt unmotivated. It's been really great today. I'm really lucky that there's actually some light coming out, so that's great. But one of the ideas that I highlighted in that video was to digitally declutter. Now, this is something that I haven't really done in the past, but I definitely need to, because as someone who works online, and also, does YouTube and everything, and also just has a lot of hobbies that have to do with using my electronics, it's messy, it's cluttered, and I figured let's go through this together. So essentially what a digital declutter is, going through all your digital products and decluttering them just as if you would clean a house and declutter your home. So in this video we are going to digitally declutter together. It's hard to say, and I'm going to show you 7 different ways that we can do this. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first way that you can digitally declutter, it's a very easy for some people way, is to clean your camera roll on your phone. Now, if you're like me and you take pictures of literally everything, it probably accumulates over time and then you're left with a bunch of photos. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is open my camera roll right now with you and see what number I'm at. I love to take photos of just random things, just for memories. Also, I use my phone sometimes for vlogging and other stuff like that, for Instagram, blah, blah, blah. So I accumulate a lot of stuff. And then we went on a vacation this summer to Newfoundland and I took many videos and photos, as I should. But I have a lot of photos on this phone from years ago that I probably don't use anymore. So anyways, let me see what I have. Okay, I'm outing myself by sharing this with you, but I have 30,692 photos. Yikes. Okay. Let me know, actually, that could be a funny thing. Let me know how many photos you had on your camera roll. I also have 7,379 videos. Woo! That comes from the vlogging situation. 7,000 videos. How? That's crazy. But I guess especially when you're making like short form content, like verticals and stuff like that, I have videos that are like 2 seconds long, 7 seconds long, stuff like that. So I guess it adds up over time. So that's one way that you can digitally declutter your life. Go through your photos, go through your albums. That's the first thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through my albums, see what albums I'm actually using to refer to, and if I'm not, they're getting deleted. We need them out of here. I need space on this phone. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go through all of my photos and try to delete as many as I can. All right, so that feels really nice. I'm now left with much less photos. I have around 19,000 photos. I mean, it's still not amazing, but it's definitely way better than it was. And, I might take some time, to refresh this again. I'm gonna try to make it a habit, actually. I'm gonna try to go through and digitally declutter my phone at least, every month at a time that I have time, maybe during my monthly reset videos, and then go through that because it adds up so quickly and it takes up so much room on my phone. Let's go into the next way that we can digitally declutter our life. Okay, the next way also includes your phone. So the next thing to do is remove your apps and organize your phone. So apps can use a lot of space on your phone. I don't know if you're like me, sometimes I have apps and then I forget that I even have it and then I never use it. I'm actually not a big app person. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through my home screen right now. Yeah, I do have quite a bit, but my home screen's pretty clean. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do, and this is what you can do as well, is go through, delete the apps that I don't use, and I'm also gonna organize my phone a little bit more in folders. I do have things that don't make sense that they're out of a folder, so I'm going to categorize that and organize it. Okay, amazing. I feel much better about it. My phone looks much more clean and everything is in its respected folder. Woohoo, one less thing to have to worry about. All right, so my next tip also has to do with the phone, and it's to go through your notes app. I sometimes write notes just because I don't have access to a pen, because I thought of it and the only thing near me is my phone, and then I'm left with a ton, as you can see here, a ton of notes. notes that I don't need. I have notes from many, many years ago. So that's one way you can digitally declutter. That's what I'm going to go ahead right now. I'm going to go ahead and look at them, see what I need, move things around if needed, maybe put them all together in OneNote if it all has to do with the same thing. But honestly, as I'm going through this, there's just mostly a lot of stuff that I can delete and that I don't need anymore. I have the weirdest random notes here. So that's one way you can clean up space on your phone for sure. Okay, so the next way that you can digitally declutter your life, now we're removing ourselves from the phone. Now has to do with your laptops, your computers. So when talking about desktop, I'm talking about it in two different ways. So the first one is to clean up the desktop and make sure that when I log on the computer, I have a clean screen and I know where everything is. So I need to go ahead and do that because if you can see here, I have a lot on my desktop. Horrifying. It's pretty bad. And like, no judgment if yours looks like this, clearly, because look at mine. But it doesn't work for me. I need to be organized. I have lots of different files on this computer. It's also a shared computer between myself and my boyfriend, so we all have files. So what I'm first going to do is clean this up, put it into folders that I think works for now, and then make the desktop really look clean and not overwhelming when I first open the laptop. Now my desktop is pretty organized, it's pretty clean, but I want to show you my next tip to make it even like cuter organizing. Now this is an unnecessary step, but I wanted to share it because I recently learned it earlier this year and I just think it's really cute and I just haven't done it on this computer yet. So what we're basically going to do is make the files look like icons, and I just think it's a cleaner, neater way of doing this, and it's also just cute, you know, artsy. So what you're going to do is you're going to look up an icon or a symbol or whatever photo that you would like your folder to look like on your desktop. So for example, I found these really cute heart icons on Canva. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't know, I like the colors and I think it'll go well with my desktop background. So what you're going to do is you're going to save those or whatever image that you want. Just make sure it's transparent because you don't probably want a background, but if the photo does have a background, then ignore that step. So go ahead and save those to your computer somewhere and that you know where it is. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your files and find that file of the symbol or icon you want your folders to look like, and then you'll select it and copy it. Then you're going to go ahead to your desktop and then select a file and right click on it on your desktop that you want to change into an icon, and then hit Get Info. You'll see a little pop up to the side, and then the section up there where there's the actual file folder, you're going to go and click it, and then you're going to Command V. So basically you're pasting, and then the file will automatically change into that icon, which is the photo file that you want to change to. And then it'll look like a button or an icon or whatever. I went ahead and did my three main files on my desktop. So my Marie Vlogs, my YouTube channel stuff, which is the majority of the stuff on the computer. I'm so sorry, Spencer. And then Spencer's files right there. And then we also have a file that's house for both of us because we're in the process of trying to become homeowners. Amazing. Now all the files look good. I feel pretty happy about it. Then I encourage you not only to have a clean desktop, but also go through all your folders. Go through if you have files that you can go ahead and delete. I had quite a bit. I had worked on quite a few videos already on this computer, so every time I have to, you know, transfer the files to the computer, sometimes I'll forget to delete all the videos I don't need anymore. And clearly videos can take up a lot of space, so go through your files, name them things that make sense, you know, delete what you don't need, move things around, and organize it. That can take some time, but I think it's a really good project, especially when you're bored, if you don't know what to do, or you're just like a really big organization person and this is really fun to you, like me. Do it in your spare time for a little fun. All right, so the next way you can digitally declutter, and what I'm going to do as well, is go through all your like SD cards, your USBs, external hard drives, whatever it may be. Again, as someone who works on videos, I have a lot of files a little bit everywhere. So I encourage you to go through all of them, categorize them, put folders in them. A lot of people don't know you can actually put folders in your SD cards and obviously USB, but also external hard drive, and, you know, label them. So if it's a trip from Newfoundland 2023 on there, put a folder, put all those photos there, and then you have another trip from New York, whatever it may be, organize them, and then also go through and delete. So if there's anything that you're like, I don't really need that anymore, or I actually have this already on another device, get rid of it. Just declutter all of those spaces. And then also, like a lot of people, sometimes you just have a lot of USBs and external hard drives laying around and you're like, wow, I haven't really looked through that in a while. What's even in them? It's a good time that you can actually go in, check what's on it, you know, declutter it if you need, or you can even put a label on the physical stick or hard drive that, you know, like a label maker, or if you could write on them, and then you'll know exactly what is on them. So then the next time you're going through stuff and you're like, oh, where's the photos from our Newfoundland trip? Then you'll know exactly where they are. My next big tip when it comes to digitally decluttering is email. Now, I am a huge culprit of this. I, for many years, just ignored my emails, and not ignored the important ones. No, I would check it, but I would ignore the ones that I could have just deleted. And now I'm stuck with like over 20,000 emails. I am not proud of it, okay? But life happens. So now my general rule of thumb is every time I'm getting emails, I actively look at it when I have a chance and delete or reply or file it however I need to, but I deal with it right away, as right away as I can, because I hate that I'm running out of space on email. It's stressful. It's also taking a lot of space. So I encourage you, that's a great way. Look through your emails, put things in folders that you need access to. You need to find them very easily if there's stuff that you refer to quite often, and also just delete and unsubscribe. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead and unsubscribe from all the different places that I get emails and promotions and stuff that I just don't care about anymore. It clutters your inbox. There's so much clutter there, and then it's just annoying. So you can actually just hit unsubscribe at the end of most emails. Yeah, I highly encourage you to do that. So my next way to digitally declutter your space, again, this can be on your phone or your computer, but it's going through your music app. So whether that's Apple Music, Spotify, whatever it may be. If you're like me, sometimes I go through phases with my music, and I've had my same like Apple account for like years. So not that my music taste has been that different, but there just are some songs that I just don't listen to anymore, and artists as well. So I highly encourage, if you want to declutter your space, even taking that step and going through your music. So deleting songs that you don't use anymore, or removing playlists that you don't really use. Great way to clean up space on your computer or your phone. Prevents when a song comes on that you're like, why do I even have this coming up, and you just always skip it when you're listening to music. Now you just won't have it, and it won't be there. And also, this is probably something that I need to continue, you know, updating and looking through my music and stuff like that, because the space, it can take up a lot of space for sure on your phone. And I, as someone that clearly has all these issues with clutter on my phone, I need to take that seriously. So yeah, all right guys, well, I certainly feel like a weight has been lifted. I feel lighter. I have more space on my phone. I can take more videos now. It does feel like I have decluttered my space. Of course, decluttering physical, again, it can surround us, but virtually it is there, especially that our lives are like 90% online now. Again, not for everyone, but I feel like for a good majority of us, especially the ones watching this video because you're on YouTube. But anyways, I hope you enjoy these tips, and I hope that they do help you out in your digital decluttering journey. Again, very hard to say. One day I will get it. I swear it'll probably be after I'm done filming this video with my luck. But yes, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you are looking for more things to kind of keep yourself busy in the colder months and the grayer months, I do have that video that I mentioned in the beginning. So I'll have it popping up towards the end that you can go ahead and click on it if you want to watch it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.